O'Gara with the restart. It's deeper this time. Oh, and Dyson has dropped it. Here's Simon Zebo. He had O'Connell outside him. Can they recycle quickly this time? It's Vian Dupre. In goes Murray. Now it's O'Mahony. And he cuts an angle. Back towards Zebo. And just 5 metres out now. And in goes BJ Bota! And Trevor's ripple around the stadium, MK. And Trevor's ripple around the crowd as well, as the Red Army celebrate.
Another restart lost from Northampton. Yes, they just won one for the Ryan Lamb drop goal, but on receipt of restarts today, they've been absolutely terrible. Been the worst component of their game by a mile. On this occasion, I thought, why has Ronan gone so deep? Northampton has struggled when it's been a competitive pill. He just had a look, didn't he, Dowson? Zebo, pick, go, decides not to offload. Pick, go, power, BJ Bota, Manoa just... Oh, Manoa slips off wide, opens the door. That's Manoa's hit. It's all very well and good, having the giant hits that gets the crowd off their feet. But you've got to make those tight and immediate tests. The restarts in the first half is one of the reasons why Munster is still competing and still on level term. It's a set piece it needs dealing with, but Northampton so far have not dealt with it.
Well, Simon Zebo was off like Usain Bolt after that restart, and he took it so well. Now, here goes O'Mahony, who had such a good first half, alongside Donnacha Ryan and Collin. Here's Murray using the blind side. Big red numbers on this blind side. BJ Bota, the try scorer, is one of those. And Murray tries to somehow smuggle his way through that mass of Saints defenders. And here is Murray again to O'Connell. He gets around one defender. It was Roger Wilson. Here's Murray again to O'Gara, and it's a hard flat pass to Collin. Gets the ball between the legs. Can they get the ball across the line through Keith Earls? Such a good record in the World Cup for Ireland. Here's Murray again, though. He's got Simon Zebo standing on his heels, but it goes out to the powerful Collin. And just trying to wrestle their way through it. BJ Bota fancies a second try here. Can they drive the Springbok over? Donnacha Ryan looking to pick it up at the base, and it's O'Callaghan, and now Ryan spins. Good defence. Dowson was in there, and the width with Zebo. But the Northampton defence at the moment has locked down. That all came from that Simon Zebo taking the restart. Here is Paul O'Connell. Now it's Donnacha Ryan. Murray goes in, this time fires it out to Lafemi Mafi, who's tackled by Callum Clark. Murray once more, here's O'Connell. He sets the ball for Murray, now it's O'Gara, here's Dennis Hurley, Murphy outside him, Johnny Murphy will score! And Murphy crashes through the defence. What a start to the second half for Munster.
Doesn't matter which team you support. What a finish. Just class rugby. The step, the feint back out, and then look at the right arm. Foden's going to clatter him. That's absolutely brilliant finish from Johnny Murphy. Dennis Hurley just got in between the two defenders. It bought Murphy an inch. All from the restart. At half time, we talked about it.
Well, Johnny Murphy got a try against Castra in the 7th minute, but that might turn out to be much more important for Munster in terms of where they're going to be in the quarterfinals.
What a start. Northampton just haven't dealt with the restarts all day. It's 14 points. If you include the Callum Clark penalty that came from the restart as well. 17 points. Brilliant hands. O'Gara puts it wide. Dixon stretched. Artemiev has to stay close. He can't leave Dixon too early. Gets in between, then he's travelling too fast. Artemiev to stop and come back. Foden can't do anything about it, no matter how many tackles he made against Scarlets last week. Just a class finish. And a class finish.
And just outside the 22 now, Munster with the line out. And it's good take by O'Mahony. But Murray is scragged. He does well to set the ball back on the Munster side. Varley to Bota. Northampton physical there. Munster preparing to be physical themselves again through O'Callaghan. And O'Connell again is standing wide. Many balls he carried in the second half, but they missed him out this time. And now it's Keith Earls. Here's hurling with Zebo outside! And what a finish that is by Simon Zebo. Try number 3 for Munster. And now the Munster men are approaching Treasure Island. And Treasure Island for them is Tolman Park and a home quarter-final.
They've been possibly the worst team ever to get 5 wins out of 5 in terms of their points difference, and then they have been simply majestic tonight. They're going for the jugular. The big carries, Northampton way, they sit on it. Earls absolutely superb. What a pass. Zebo, the finish, absolute class. They waited for a second. Foden Kunwe will stay wide. It's absolutely super because they were stretched. They got on their outside. It really was class. Pieces to court narrow. Earls super drags in Elliott. Foden can't wait wide. He doesn't know if Elliott's got the man. It's just precision handling.
Now Dixon, he was knocked back onto his heels. There was Dixon. In comes Donica Ryan. This Munster back row has got through a mountain of work today. Now Hartley.
Off his feet.
Slow ball for the Saints. And the intercept by Simon Zebo. And it is going to be a #1 seeding for Munster. And the comforts at home.
The defensive organisation is in such good shape. Off the ball, Hartley's having words with O'Connell, a bit of pushing, but there's nothing wrong with Munster's grit, determination, organisation. Zebo, spectacular. Northampton have to go after the try. They have to chase it. Their organisation's going. Here comes the line speed. Zebo reads it so well.
Well, X Factor. They've got the Z factor. 2 tries for Zebo.
Young man celebrating and enjoying life. Quite right. Quite right.
I think he made the mark of Zorro there, did Zebo. And he's been as clinical as Zorro himself today as the winger.
Ronan has a handshake with Twat. Heads off. The big smile and appear. We've seen it for so many years. Sometimes you just want to ruffle his hair and shove his face in the mud because he keeps doing it to you.
It's hard to believe that closing in on 35 and possibly playing some of the best rugby of his life. What a career it has been.
This is the ball. Play on.
Now here goes Keith Earls. He's quick. Of course, he spent most of the time in the World Cup scoring 5 tries for Ireland on the wing. Here's Tomas O'Leary. And inside it's Dennis Fogarty who's on. The replacement hooker. Here goes O'Leary.
What a team performance. You can't hide behind the fact that Northampton have absolutely stuffed them in the scrum. But other than that, the sheer intensity
Here's Zebo, who's on a hat-trick. Mick O'Driscoll, and it's a beautiful little offload from O'Driscoll to O'Connell and O'Leary. Are they going to get a fifth one here? Here is Maffey for Earls. And the ball slightly behind Earls, and Northampton scramble across. Here is O'Leary again, floods of red. Donecker round. O'Leary once more, he tries to get through. In comes O'Driscoll to clear out. Meters short again on Munster. And it's Lafemi Maffey, it's Keith Earls. Earls has Maffey in support, he's dumped, lifted and dumped.
He backed out of that, the ref's given the pen, and it may end up being a yellow card. But that was a really good hit from Artemio. Backed out of the spear.
O'Leary. Donecker Ryan. Tomas O'Leary. How much more of this pressure can Northampton Saints take in this last 4 minutes? And the answer is they can take no more. And it's the hat-trick hero, Simon Zebo.
They've been ripped apart, utterly ripped apart. That's 50. That is 50 points. The movement, Corlin, Ryan, O'Mahony, impeccable. O'Connell, magnificent. The front row carrying all over the park. Maffey's been smashed and keeps getting up. Northampton fans have had enough. No one wants to see the conversion that takes it to 51. And then the angles. Brilliant. Keeley drags him. Come with me. Inside cover. Oh, hey! You've just got to admire this. Chasing shadows, Northampton, in this second half. 51, 32-10, this will make it in the second half.